Let me put it's something you can't see. I have a control panel there. So I'm going to make it larger. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a new inspection, and we're going to do it in the repository. The repository is where all the inspections are kept. And notice I didn't get in and delete that. Okay, so I'm going to put a new one in. And the location is going to be Oak 2118. And the address is 2118 Oak Street. Okay, and then we want to see the inspection list. There are no inspections. This is a brand new one we're doing. So we want to say I want to do a new one, and it tells you to click new. So August 30th inspection. You can set the inspection kind to be inspection move out survey. You can choose who the inspection person is and set the time and date if it's differently. Then we'll do an item list. There are no items, so what we want to do is add items. And I like to put the utilities in up at the top to identify where they're at in the property. So we're going to put utilities, and this is going to be a one-level house. And so you notice that when we do that, it brings out the main level with a foyer, living room, etc. Okay. Now, so the thing is set up. If you knew the layout of the house before you went out there the first time, if you knew there was no living room, what you could do is you take the living room and say delete it. So it's gone. You can, if you know that the bedroom, this is a bedroom, this is the master bedroom, you can edit it, say that this is the master bedroom, and it's on the left, the right, and the back. So say it's on the left. So that gives it master bedroom on left. The master bedroom has a bathroom in it, so we can add an inspectable. We add a room, and that room is a bathroom, and that puts in all the things that go with the bathroom. When we're doing it, if we know that the flooring in the master bedroom, if we know that that's hardwood, we would edit and say it's hardwood flooring. That would save that. If we knew that the walls were painted in a certain time, you could put walls, edit that, and in the custom part of it up here in the description, we could say painted in July 2009. Now that becomes part of the description. Okay, as far as the utilities go, I'm going to add a couple things there. So in the utilities, we want to add, and you can add either areas or rooms because they're not inspectables. I just say we'll add an area, and we'll give it a name. This is electric, and it's in the kitchen utility closet. And when we save that, okay, now you see what it did there? We do more. I'll just do one because we're short on time. So that gives you an idea of what you can do. One other thing you can do when you're out inspecting, you can say if you're going to do if you're going to do the dining room, let's take the master bath. If you're going to do the window treatments before you do the ceiling before you do the windows, you can just move the windows up one if you want to, or move the ceiling up. You can take the door. If you want to move things around, you just move them around in the order in which you're actually doing the inspection. So what you see here, you can customize this thing, so if you handed a copy of it to the tenant or an owner, everything is recognizable. And it's not just bedrooms and generics. It can be very specific. Okay, now, there are two ways then to do an inspection. One is you can go out and do it by hand with a worksheet, and the best way to do that is to use the custom reporting. And so for the custom reporting, what we want is we want to take notes, so we don't need some of these columns. Go ahead and create the report. So this then is a condition report, has all the items listed that are there, and you go out and do the inspection and make notes about them. While you're out there the first time, you would move things around and all that kind of stuff, but this will give you an idea of how you can do it, so you don't absolutely have to have an inspection briefcase to go out there. You don't have to have a little slate or laptop or whatever. You could actually do it by this, and then come back in the office, and then fill in the information there into the repository. If you were going to give something to the tenant, notice this one has who the inspector is and when it was going to be done. If you're going to give something to the tenant, then you would say you would take off the inspection summary block, and now here's a list of and a layout for the property that has all the information on it, an empty one that a tenant could use as the basis for doing whatever.